Do you want to know what canvassing is like? Well, so do I. This is my first time canvassing ever. We're out in Arizona talking to voters in a battleground state. I have been paired up with an incredible expert canvasser. What's your name?
My name is Aaron.
He does this 4 to 5 times a week, and he already knows how to use the map, and he gives me all the tips. I talked to my first person while canvassing because they spoke Spanish. He needed my help because they needed to speak Spanish, and so I helped him. I'm his official translator now. Let me tell you what he just confessed to me. He's also an
Introvert.
Can you believe this? We just knocked on another door. An old lady opened the door and she said, "Oh, I already voted. I make sure to do that as soon as I can. But if you have any information, I'm going to give it to my son." That's the kind of voter we want. Hola. So I wanted to tell you what my experience was like. I've had a chance to go to sleep, process the whole experience. I'm going to be honest with you. It was way better than I expected. It was a lovely experience. Part of it, I will say, was because I was paired up with an expert canvasser who knew how to do it. He was great to be around. I'm also going to be honest. It's frustrating to knock on so many doors and have very few people open the door. So it's a game of numbers. You have to knock on a ton of doors to have a fraction of these people open the door and talk to you. But I will tell you this, every time somebody opened the door and we got to talk to the registered voter, we had a great conversation. So the experience in that sense was great. I think you just have to be mentally prepared and understand that you're going to have to knock on 20 doors to get 3 of the people that you're looking for to talk to you. In general, people want to know more information about where to go drop off their ballot, when they can vote early, where they can find more information about the ballot measures or the people running for office. Any information that you have already prepared to provide to the voter, they're going to be super grateful and is going to make the whole experience even better. Now, some of my friends who also went canvassing got people to give them empanadas, had great conversations about Kamala Harris and Tim Walz and what their plans are to address that voter's main issue specifically and how they're going to be better off with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz as our president and vice president. But I want you to remember this as well. The Harris-Walz administration will not be able to do all the things that we want them and we need them to do if they do not have the support of Congress. So we also need to vote for those Democratic senators who are going to support their plans and their agenda. We need to vote for Democrats for the House of Representatives so that they can pass the laws and Kamala Harris can sign them. So remember, it's not just about picking Democrats at the top of the ticket. We need to go down the ballot and pick the lawmakers that are going to support Kamala Harris's plans to move this country forward. And don't forget, the last day to vote is November 5th. Funny story. I'm out here canvassing and I get a text message from a friend telling me that my daughter is running down the street at my house, but I'm in Arizona. She's worried that something's going on. I call my husband. He's like, "Oh yeah, she was singing in the car. She wouldn't stop singing." And I told her, "If you keep singing this annoying song, I'm going to make you get out." Guess what? She kept singing.